Zen Metaphors. The breath. What if I told you that the most profound spiritual teaching of your life is happening right now, under your nose? Literally. Not in a book. Not in a mountaintop monastery. But in your next inhale. And in your next exhale. And in between each, the pause. Not an inhale or an exhale, but a gate. One that swings between worlds. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. In observing the breath, you're not just watching your respiratory system doing its thing. You're also attending a masterclass in awareness. You're watching, in real time, a depiction of the rhythm of consciousness itself. The flip between accepting the world as it actually is and projecting a world as that you wish it would be. Zen didn't invent this, but it noticed it, and then it bowed down to it. Here's the thing. Most people think of the self like a rock. Solid, fixed, reliably in the same spot, unless thrown. Zen says, nope, not a rock. More like a swinging gate. A gate that opens, accepts, pauses, then swings the other way to express, influence, assert, and then pauses again. And each pause, not a break, a hinge, a transition, a pivot point. This is the inevitable cycle of the breath. And it's the inevitable cycle of awareness. One instant, you're a sponge, soaking up raw, unfiltered, unjudged reality. No commentary, no captions, just direct contact with the present. The pause after that? That's not blank space. It's a kind of fullness, a sacred wait for it dance, where you have inevitably disappeared. And then the out-breath comes, and you have returned. You attempt to shape the world with your intention. You speak. You act. You decide. You project your values, your will, your "this is what I think reality should be. Thank you very much." And then again, a pause. Not fullness this time, but emptiness. A reset. That moment where the sculptor again vanishes. Each full breath is a complete journey. From openness to stillness, to expression, to disappearance. Sound familiar? That's not just breathing. That's living. That's awareness doing what awareness does. Endlessly moving between the world as we see it, the world as we wish it, and neither. Zen doesn't ask you to pick a side. It constantly reminds you that to choose, much like controlling the breath, is to muck up the works. Watch how the gate swings. Watch how breath teaches without speaking. Watch how awareness never stands still. Not because it's scattered, but because it's alive. And nowhere is this clearer than in Zazen. You sit. You breathe. Nothing fancy. But everything is happening. Breath becomes anchor. And mirror. Anchor, because it grounds you. Mirror, because it reflects exactly what's going on in that storm of a mind. Every inhale is a reminder of your capacity for openness. Every exhale is a reminder of your inevitable bent toward intention. And every pause, your silent encounter with emptiness. Liberation isn't about stopping the swing. It's about realizing that you are the swing. That breath isn't just what keeps you alive. For the Zen student, it's a constant reminder of our true nature. Over and over. Receive, release, return. And repeat.